Johnston, go home!
I guess we had a Santa out of Valley Stadium. The kids having a great time, and let's go state quarterfinal edition and win, and you are headed to the Dome. After tonight, actually just about now, the Iowa High School Athletic Association reseeding the bracket for the Final Four coming up in each class. Semifinals and finals are going to be the next 2 weeks at the Unidome in Cedar Falls. So who's going? We're going to show you, starting with Jeff Dubrow standing by live at our game of the week, Johnston at Valley. Jeff, I know you had a lot of fun out there tonight.
Scott, this was an instant classic tonight. First off, the kids were in Santa going Christmas. We're not even at Thanksgiving yet. I'll give them a pass. This game lived up to the hype. Johnston and Valley, a rematch. These two teams faced off on September 13th. Johnston lost the game 34-24. Zay Robinson, the star receiver for Valley, would go in this game, considered questionable going in, but they wouldn't need him all that much. Valley strikes first. First quarter, the handoff to King Coleman. And this is a run fit for a King. 76 yards all the way to the big box. Tigers take a 7-0 lead. Same score. Next drive for Valley. They're going to continue to lean on the run game. This time, Jaden Davidson, about 10 yards. He's untouched. Valley leads 14-0 after one. Johnston would get on the board, though, in the second. It's going to be Will Nuss. We talked about him earlier today. He's going to go on the keeper, a little baseball sliding safe into the end zone. It would be 14-6 after the missed PAT, 14-13 at the half. Let's go to the second half. It was bonkers. It was nuts. It was insane. I don't know what else he could do. Drake DeGroot was unbelievable, and as he finds Zach Schimber as he was strolling around. It was 28-28 at the end of the third. Opening play of the fourth, it's Micah LeLacheur, 90 yards to the house, so it's 35-28. And then they take a 38-28 lead after a field goal. So Johnston has the ball down 10, trying to keep their season alive. It's Will Nuss on the keeper, and all of a sudden, it's a 3-point game. So 38-35, Johnston with the ball, going to drive for the win. Fourth down, Nuss looking right, and this ball hits the turf. Valley would get the ball back, and from there, run out the clock. They win this game 38-35. The Tigers back to the Dome.
We just had a mindset that we had to win the game no matter what. No matter what it was, we just had to win the game. Our offense, we knew what we had to do, and we did what we had to do.
We just kept working, and we're going to the Dome. That's all that matters.
Yeah, for time constraints, I couldn't even include like the other two insane plays from this game. 38-35, your final. I don't want to spoil it, but I kind of will. Valley gets Dowling Catholic in the semifinals. But Scott, you're going to show how Dowling got there, aren't you?
Oh, I know. You just couldn't wait to say it.
Tell us how they got there, Scott.
Yeah, Jeff just couldn't wait to say it, could you? Man, what a game. And Dowling taking on Centennial. Dowling won the first meeting 41-35. You talk about two evenly matched teams. Centennial on the road. This one at MediaCom Stadium, and they led 3-0 at the half. Early third quarter, Dowling quarterback Jacob Peterson to Trey Wilson for the first touchdown of the game. Finally, that's in the second half, 7-3 Maroon. You know we're going to get a Braden Jackson highlight. He had a season worth of them last week. Not done yet. Braden streaking down the sideline as the Jaguars retake the lead 10-7. Then Dowling rotating quarterbacks. It's Joey Nahas's turn. And here is the play of the game. Sam the Glide Drexler. Watch Sam move. Gets a block. Dancing down the sideline. Unbelievable. Maroons are going to win 14-10. They are going to play Valley coming up at the Dome in the state semifinals Friday at 1. If Ankeny would make it to the Dome, they would have to win at Liberty. Iowa City Liberty. Liberty really good this year. They went up 7-0 after scoring a fourth down touchdown on the opening drive. Ankeny punching back. Owen Fisher fights off the defense. Ankeny ties the game at 7. Liberty only had 3 drives in the first half, eating a lot of clock. Reese Redding can really move. Look at that. And that's going to set up an awesome touchdown for Liberty. And it's going to be Liberty ending Ankeny's season. They win at 21-13. Southeast Polk, the 3-time defending champions, hosting Iowa City West. And here's how you make an early statement. Watch Owen Vosper gets the ball. And look at the line from the Rams. You think this play's dead? Oh, no. They move it all the way to the end zone, and Vosper squirts out to score. And then Drew Thompson with a touchdown run to put them up by 3 scores. They win easily, 42-15. They're going to face Liberty Friday night at 7 in the other 5A semifinal. All right, let's talk 4A. Another huge game, Pella Gilbert. We just saw this one at the end of the regular season. Jay McKinstry, last game at home for Pella. Would it be his last game in his illustrious career? Well, Gilbert takes the early 7-0 lead right there on the Ethan Rash touchdown. Pella did keep Will Hawthorne in check mostly. Second quarter, they finally get cooking. Colin Kurt to Harrison Mullins for the big game, and then Kurt finishes the drive with the run. 7-all at that point, and Pella wins from there, 19-14 the final. The Dutch moving on to the Dome. Lewis Central hosting ADM. Lewis Central won this one by 3 points way back in September, and they strike first. Brady Hetzel going deep to Leonardo Tatum for the 43-yard touchdown. Titans go up 7-0. ADM's turn. Jonathan Hatchett, an 8-yard touchdown run, and we got a ball game. It's 7-6 LC. LC would actually widen the lead. ADM would come back and lead by 1, and at the very end of this game, Lewis Central would score to win it and end ADM season. It's going to be LC and Pella, 4 o'clock on Thursday. Here's the rest of 4A. North Polk back to the Dome, 35-14 over Xavier, and North Scott 28-24 over Decorah. These two teams will play on Thursday at 7. Up next, we've got some 3A on down. We're going to check in with the Cyclone fans in Kansas City, and as we head to break, the PCM cheerleaders are at war.
It's football Friday night!
Welcome back to Football Friday Night. The scores are at the bottom and on our app. We're working our way down the list to see who is dome bound as we move on to Class 3A. Humboldt's going 35-3 over Solon. Nevada is not. They fall hard on the road to Sergeant Bluff Luton. Van Meter. There's the rest of 3A, and let's move on to Van Meter, the class of 2A. The Bulldogs at home hosting Anamosa. Both these teams 9-1 on the year. Anamosa's running back Austin Scranton going to bust it outside and almost scores right here. Be a huge start at Van Meter. Nobody scores early on Van Meter, right? Well, he almost did right there. Bulldogs, though, would make a goal line stand and get a turnover on downs. And then the Bulldogs start marching. Jay Haley to Caleb Moore near the sideline, part of a 90-yard drive down the field. Capped off by Jay Haley. Runs over his own lineman. Sorry, dude. All good. 31-0. Van Meter going for another title over the next 2 weeks. Undefeated PCM looking to go to the Dome for the first time since 2020. Had a great time out there at this game tonight. They last won it all in 2018. They're just running over people. Shea Burns, a bowling ball in the backfield, blasting over Mid-Prairie defenders in the third quarter. Great scene out there. The kids at PCM having fun. And look at the defense. Watch the D lineman, number 71, Big Caden Valcourt. He's like, yeah, I got you. PCM scores another blowout win, 41-0. They're 11-0. South Hardin at Dyke New Hartford. And here's a look at South Hardin trying to pull the upset on the road. Dyke New Hartford's Noah Borcherding will finish off the drive. It's 7-0. Wolverines lead. Then South Hardin's Peyton Welch going to air it out to Sam Benson. Benson tries to get in. He gets down at the 1. It would lead to a Jackson Drury touchdown to tie it at 7. As this game were on, though, Dyke New Hartford was the better team. They win 36-19 to advance. Madrid, what a season they've had. Can they keep it going at Lisbon? Madrid in the white, Lisbon in the black, has won their games by an average of 41 points per game this year. Crazy. Madrid, though, strikes first. Preston Wicker, the QB, punches it in early on. Now the Lions quick to respond. Tiernan up the middle, outside. This kid's got speed. Nearly houses it, pushed out. Gets in there, but you know who ended up winning the game? The Madrid Tigers, 27-14. They're going to face West Hancock, 10 a.m. on Thursday. All right, when we come back, our fan of the week. We're also going to hear from Shannon Earhart, some Cyclone fans all over Kansas City. But a quick check of that Iowa score before we come back. Hawkeyes down 17-10 now in the third quarter. Stick around. We'll be right back. out at Pella. Kids are throwing popcorn everywhere. They were so amped. We had to give them the honor. Big win for Pella. Big win for those kids. Great to be out there tonight.